Do you have projects you just can't seem to finish? Do you lack motivation? Do you miss your crochet group and the inspiration they bring to the project? Well, come crochet with me and we'll make beautiful projects together. Welcome to New Crochet, where we focus on completing projects and drawing inspiration from others, seasons, and fashions.
Okay, today I'm going to be making some flowers for Mother's Day. This is what I started off with. I don't know if you can see. And I thought about a bookmark, but my daughter said she'd like this like on a blanket. So I thought about it, and then I went with my bookmark idea, and I ended up with this, which I like better. And it's subtle. I've used like a beige and a white, and you can use any color you want, of course, but I'm not really a fan of the tassel idea. So I'm thinking that what I'm gonna make today is this, but just more of it. So maybe about the length of the chain down to the chain. So that would probably be about double that. And I'm thinking, so 10 flowers and maybe 4 of the leaves that I'll do. And these are my supplies. Of course, I have my trusty little scissors. I'm using a number 2, right there, a number 2 crochet hook, and then this is the number 10 yarn. Is that cotton merchandise? Is that how you say it? Cotton. All right, and I'm gonna be making 10 of the flowers, so I want to do 5 of each, and I'm going to start off with my loop, and I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to work half double crochets in the first chain, and I'm going to do 7 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, at this point, I'm going to go back, not into the chain 2, but that first half double crochet, and I'm gonna slip stitch, and then snip that off. And fasten that off. And I'm gonna make 5 in my white color, and I'm gonna do 5 in this beige color, and so that's gonna be my center for each one. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into any one on here and just slip stitch to start, and I'm joining with my opposite color. Okay, and then I'm going to chain, and I don't know if you can tell, in each petal I worked 5 stitches. So this first one, I think I changed, sorry, I just chained 1. This is why I do these videos, because I forget what I did. Okay, Of course the glasses are coming off. I gotta see. I'm gonna go back into that same stitch and pull up a loop. We're gonna single crochet the first time. Then we're going to half double crochet. Then we're going to double crochet. Get that little thread down. Alright, so here's my my double crochet. Now I'm going to go back and do a half. And then a single. And you're going to work that same pattern in each one. You should have seven petals by the time you get finished with this. Okay, now that I have my light on, let me do this one more time. Okay, I'm going in here to the next petal, and you don't have to cut along. I think it was the next one that I cut the long one. But now that I think about it, what I did was I attached each one of these separately. But now on this one, I think I'm gonna work it together, so you don't have to cut a long or a 4-inch tail on this. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, single crochet, the half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet in each one of these. So let's do that one more time. Alright, single, half, double, half, and single. Alright, keep going. Okay, and I'm at the end, so I'm going to slip stitch. I'm going to skip this stitch here and go back into that first single crochet, and that's where I'm going to slip stitch. Alright, and here I am going to fasten off, so let me do this. Snip. Alright. And I'm going to weave in those ends. I forgot to tell you, the other thing that I use is my little tapestry needles, so I'll get the small one right here and just weave in those ends. Okay, so I've got my first one done. 9 more to go. Okay, so I've got the outer color, my beige, for the inside color of the next one. So that's what I'm working with, is the beige. Pull up my loop. Alright, same way, chain 2, and 7, half double. I need to make that first loop. Just a little. I don't know about you, but I like the way it looks with a hole, the hole. And some people do the magic ring, and if you like to, knock yourself out. It's fine, but I like that. It just gives it a little more definition to me. Okay, 7 half double crochets. That's 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and I'm skipping that chain 2 and working my slip stitch in the very first half double crochet. Okay, and then the trusty scissors, fasten that off. Alright, I've got the next one, and you can go ahead and weave in the ends if you want. Okay, and I've got my white on now, and you can start in any stitch and go through. We're just going to slip stitch that on. Okay, and chain 1, go back in, single crochet. It might be easier if you do go weave in the ends. All right, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and single. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attach it, even though I would normally probably work till right before the last one and attach it, but I want to go ahead and show you how I do this. All right, so single in the next one, half double, and then when I get to this double right here, all right, that little thing just don't want to work with me here. All right, this is where I'm going to attach it, and I learned the hard way to don't attach it in just one, attach it in 2, and that way it doesn't flip around on you. All right, so we're going to go into this back side right here, and what I'm going to do is go through the bottom of this one and the bottom of that one. I don't know if you can see it from the back side, the front side. All right. And then I'm going to, it works for me. I tried to do a slip stitch, but it works better for me if I do a single crochet. I don't know, you may want to try the slip stitch and see if it works for you. All right, in this yarn, okay. I'll get back over here to the other side, and I'm going to work my half double crochet, was right there. Okay. I have double crochet and then my single crochet, and that is that petal. Let's do that one more time. So I have my single, half, double, okay, and when I get to this double, I'm gonna work again. Make sure I got this turned around the right way. Okay, I'm gonna work in this next one right here, and I'm going through these loops and these right here, and I'm pulling up my loop and working a single crochet. And now I'm doing my half double crochet to finish my petal, and then my single crochet. Alright, see how that looks? I got both of those attached from the back side, and I'm going into the back of those. I guess it looks kind of like a star. The back of those end ones, those two end ones right there, and it's very secure. Okay, and then just finish working your pattern for the rest of your petals and fasten off. Okay, one thing I want to show you is you want to make sure when you get to around the third or fourth flower that you're starting to be consistent. You want that pattern to continue, and what I mean is, like, see how there's one point showing in between the two white flowers? That's what you want when you continue. So try to keep that pattern however you want to count it, however you want to do it, and see, like, there's 0 points, there's no points in between the two beige. So that's how I'm going to try to keep doing my pattern on this. Okay, now I want to show you how to make this leaf, and I attached it on both sides. I attached it to this flower and to this flower. So, and I like the way it looks from behind. It gives it that depth. Okay. So with my green, I'm gonna go ahead and do my slip knot. You're gonna chain 4. And then you're gonna go back into that second chain and single crochet. And then you're gonna go and do a half double crochet, and then in the next one the next chain you're gonna half double crochet, and then you're gonna double crochet, and then in the next chain you're going to double crochet and wrap around twice. This is going to be the treble. Alright, and just going to pull through that 3 times. Okay. Alright, let me make sure I'm consistent. I'm doing this the same way. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to treble 3 times. Okay. So that was 2. And this is 3. Alright. I did 7. So 4. And then on this other side I start, it's still the same, come on. It's still the same stitch I'm working in with the next 3. 1. Last one. So that's 7 trebles in that last stitch. Now we're going to double crochet in that last stitch and working in the next stitch on the other side. We're going to work a double and then a half. Thread pulled up. Try that again. Alright, there's my half. And in this first stitch, I'm going to go back and work the half. And then the single, and then I'm gonna picot. So I'm chaining 1, 2, 3, and I'm going back and slip stitch in that first chain, just like that. And then I'm gonna slip stitch back into that first single crochet, and there's my leaf. Alright, I'm going to fasten that off. But on this one, I'm going to leave a pretty good tail because I want to work with this and stitch it in into make sure you trim off the right one. Okay. Working with my tapestry needle. Alright, I'm going to work this yarn back into the bottom, all the way back to the bottom. So just weaving this. So about right there, all the way through that bottom there, just like that. I don't know why it's designed to put her right there. Okay. original one that I did. Okay, so on that third one is where I worked. I got mine backwards, don't I? It's okay. I think I'll work it on this side, like right here. So I'm gonna flip that over, and I'm gonna attach it to this side. And I don't want my yarn showing from the front, so I like to go back and double check it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And it looks like that needs to be attached right there. I might go back and connect that part. And catch these right here on this side. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just want that to move up a little bit more like that. So what I'm gonna do is go back through here. And that's why I cut it a little bit longer. Alright. I'm gonna catch these right here. I don't want to go through the whole thing, just a few stitches. Alright. That's still looking a bit wonky. So I might take that out and redo that. Alright, I'm starting again. I think if I go back a little bit further and catch that, and I'll put it where I want. I think I want it right there, because I don't really want it showing in between that gap. Alright. Typical. Here we go. Okay, just flip it, keep checking, see if that's the way you want it. I think I want to bring it down here, like that. So let me attach this side a little bit further down. And you just want to catch a couple of those stitches. Alright, yeah, that's better. Okay, and now I'm just gonna move it through here. And I'm going to show you how sometimes I'll finish with a knot, but most of the time I just weave it in. And you just go through a couple of stitches like that. Tie your knot, make sure it's secure. And then I'll take this, go back through a few, or maybe not. Here we go again. Okay. There we go. And then I'll just snip this part off. And there's what it looks like with the leaf.
Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's cozy crochet session. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button and ring the bell so you never miss a stitch. Share your beautiful creations with us in the comments below. Keep those hooks moving, and until next time, happy crocheting.